Let's go. Let's get it.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Here's the return from inside his 10.
And I just love the effort by the...
Hello. Can I 1v1 you?
Hell yeah, send it. Oh, I ain't talking to you, man.
On this one, everybody winning their one-on-one battles, converging on the football and getting the kick return to the ground.
A long way to go for this offense.
Hey, I'm in the middle of one right now. Wait till the end. I got you. I'm going to send it. Just send me the request. We on.
On the run, it's Daniels. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Still looking on the move. Gets it out just short of the 20.
Well, you about to hear of them.
19-yard line and a little more room
You about to.
Well,
You about to hear about him.
By the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself.
They was out they damn mind.
Well done.
You gotta have
They
that
was out
defense
they
you know you
motherfucking
can go to
mind.
in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front.
1 second, bro. Hey, it depends on the competition. That's who I'll use.
Down the road I can. A great job in the base
But no, Tim Tebow, no, he was a good college could have. Yeah, but he wasn't a good quarterback, man. I mean, you got to be real with it. Like, he was able to get away with a lot of stuff in college, but because you can run more, it's more, you know, and you got that big ass field, it's wider and all that.
Get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Timeout called here by the defense.
Yeah, I know, because he won against the Steelers. He won against my squad, which was embarrassing. And then he got his ass, he got beat to pieces literally the next week. It's not letting me accept it because I'm in the middle of a game.
The Gators have this offense rolling.
Man, it was over. 5 minutes.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yo, he was done from the fundamentals up.
Yeah, and that's why it's so
important.
It
was beyond training. Like he was, the fundamentals was messed up. his throwing motion and all that. Like, and then he didn't have arm, and then he wasn't accurate. He didn't have the arm power to be able to get away with such bad technique. In the NFL, everybody's nice. Everybody's the top of the top and exposed who he was. You know, he just wasn't for the end. Yeah, he just wasn't for. Right.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football down.
Yeah, I think he was, you know, he was a good college player, and he probably was very good as a person, probably a very good person, you know, but.
The give on the inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. Got a man. It's Wilson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
They're dealing with a second and long. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He makes a grab.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
Pushes toward the goal line, and he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the Gators are in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Fitted in the window for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Gives it to the back on the draw. Spins away from the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Power football with the run. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The offense changing the play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Well, man. Nah, man. Someone sent me a lobby request, and it said hold that middle button, and it made me call a timeout because you can't accept it in the middle of a game because people want wreck. Come on.
By the
There
offense,
we
and
go.
now they just have one remaining in the half.
Indeed.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first.
Get off me.
Powers through the defender. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Wildcats are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Bucket.
And it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second.
Absolutely. Whenever it hit, I'll have it.
And the returner will be brought down.
I won't be getting an Xbox, so I ain't worried. I ain't had an Xbox ever.
The ball back, and here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. On the move to his left. And he scurries out of bounds. And
PlayStation's where it's at.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good.
Better games
in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
To the air, it's Lagway. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the ground, it's Daniels. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Oh, he's got some space. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up.
That back got thumped, and that happened fast. That linebacker got in there so quick.
And the most important thing for the back, when you see that coming, make sure that football is riveted to your rib cage.
You lose the football, you lose the ability to carry the football. Coaches are going to give that squarely to somebody else. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Good.
Missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Good D.
He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll start this drive from the 42.
No, you right, though. I know what you mean. Because he could have just let him.
Got the first down and more. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, my God.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Come on, man.
And those stings
Come
from
on,
offenses,
man.
You've got an
Wide
opportunity
open, no
to get
pressure.
in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not
No,
easy.
not
It's
a-
hard to get guys
not a
open.
soul
Comes
near
open,
him.
And the quarterback, man, I bet he
Come on,
wishes
man.
he
You
hit
still
that.
ain't, he still ain't supposed to miss him.
From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure coming. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
On the read to the right, he'll try to get it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
I'm gonna use Alabama.
Fielded in the end zone. It's ball. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw.
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab on the right. He's loose. The tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gators.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Can they catch it?
Well, I mean, in my defense, I did pick kickoff left.
Shot a touchdown.
In my defense, I did pick to go in that direction. You did kick it to me over there.
Exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90
So,
yards at a time.
no, but I do feel you. I listen, I get it. I know, I get it. Now, if I run 2 back, now it's trying to make me win.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
No, I mean, that's because I was talking. I was distracted. I could have made that.
And put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's ball. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this
You gotta come down with that,
let us
man.
Continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I gotta physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired,
Oh, Alabama.
physical in the second half.
Put that foot in the ground and get it up to the
I don't know.
37-yard line.
I don't know. I'm gonna use. I might switch it up. I might go in another direction. I don't know.
That kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Going to take a shot. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I should have just used the timeout and changed the play. I ain't even like that play when I picked it.
From the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front. into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He breaks a tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone.
67.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
Give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Gonna swing it on second down.
PU32K.
Put it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big missed opportunity.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. How valuable is a tight end in the red area, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense of keeping it very simple.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy open.
On 3rd and goal.
Come on!
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The snap sets up the throw. He wants it all.
Come on, man.
Fired in from the red zone.
But see, this is the type of... I'm already supposed to have a pick. This isn't even supposed to exist right now. That thing was in my hands.
Coaches circled him up. First drive, set the tone.
Man, that thing was perfectly in my guy's hands. That was a completely interceptable ball. Then it just get a second bite at the apple, and now I don't get any pressure on that. Now it's just a wide open lane.
Start the second half now, an opportunity here to take the lead.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just
looking for a huge...
Come on, man. You're not supposed to throw it like that, man. Man, he threw that, man, all dumb. Why? I mean, why? Come on, man. Why he throw it like that?
Well, coming out of a ton
I
on the
mean,
third
threw
quarter.
it
This
completely.
quarterback
Not
has
only
been
did
really
he
struggling
overthrow it,
with
he
his
overthrew it
decision-making.
where there was
Two
no
picks in the third
way
quarter.
I
This
could
looks
have
like
got the
Jekyll and
ball.
Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing
No
situations.
pressure,
They're coming
nothing.
from
Just
behind. They're going to need
look.
him
There
to
was
play
not.
better.
I didn't
Like,
even get
he's
a.
going
I
to have
didn't
to
even
read
get
the
a
field better
chance.
and make some
Yeah, it was
plays
triple
if they want
team.
to
He
get back
threw
in
it
this
to the
football game.
triple team. I wasn't triple team when I threw the ball. I couldn't. I
First play of
couldn't
the
even
drive
get
comes
it.
from the
I didn't
41.
have a shot to even get the ball.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying play action. Fires deep on the run.
Come on, another one. Come on.
For the massive
That's another
explosive
one.
play. Instead, they're looking at a third down.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive and trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page.
Man, I've seen this game. Man,
This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Lagway. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full account.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Right down the boulevard. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires on the move. He's got it.
showed it.
After the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the 1st down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
Foul.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Unleashes to the end zone. Makes the grab. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Johnson wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And after the incompletion, I know there's a big urge right now to just go for it, right? It's 4th and short. We can seize this thing. I think you just got to do the smart thing. You need a field goal. You're only trailing by a bit. Do the smart thing. Take the point. Still a lot of football to go.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that, they move out front.
Yeah, baby.
And some of these guys make it look so easy. These are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looking to throw.
Oh my God, man, come on, hold on.
Lead stays at 5. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Motherfuckers is catching balls in double coverage, man. Let's go.
It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Sends it back in motion. Johnson looking to throw. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't running.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now defensively. I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz, you may have to sell out. You might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession to give yourself a chance to win.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Powers forward.
Good D.
He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a throw downfield.
Yo, it didn't let me jump, and I was at the spot.
Explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
What do you mean? What was I
It's frustrating
pushing?
as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires complete on the crosser. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense.
And he
so
caught
can
that.
Get himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator.
Doing anything, man.
6 for that trip to the end zone.
I mean, it's allowing it, but I would have a pick already. I'm supposed to have 3 picks by now.
Possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws them to within a field goal.
They're guarding the back of the end zone. That's so stupid.
And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. On target to the
Good
left.
fucking pass.
He's got enough for first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the
Man, that was
clock
a
here.
beautiful pass.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect.
It was a window. He was in a window.
No doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
I ain't calling no timeout. Oh,
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
let's go.
And he crosses
Window.
the line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Right, ain't don't that be dumb? Because that's because they're not programmed to know where the end zone is. That's why. They need to program it better. There's no reason you're playing a football game and the players don't know where the end zone is. That's why you'll have safeties. They're playing the back of the end zone. No one's back there. You're supposed to play where the people are, in the end zone.
Finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
That's fine.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Yep. Yeah.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. And
Good
that
game.
is how we will wrap this one up.
My turn now.
Yep, I'm on my way. All right. Damn, I think I accepted the wrong request.
It's Steph Curry.
Oh, all right.
That's me. I'm Steph Curry.
The third Saturday in October. A simple name in a complex rivalry. For one side, the Big Orange is just not a color they can sit with, and the other side, Crimson, has them seeing red. Easy to assume everyone here has a lighter in hand, and now we get to see who will use it. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 20 team in the country.
Oh, you on the Xbox? Yeah, our mics is on our controllers too.
The Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football,
Yeah, get
Reese
the
Davis with
system
you
up.
alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Finding open areas. Got enough for the first. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
The screen, he's got wheels. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Man, they were trying to let you block that shit.
Momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Cuevas. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, Dave.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Infinite turn 12.
Leaves it with the back. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
25.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Pulls it in, it's Bernard. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's going to throw deep right side. He got it! And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it back. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Aguilar. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown throw.
Oh, if I don't speak to you, man, happy birthday if I don't play you again.
A good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I didn't know my mic was off.
This one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D-linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of the guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism in his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And we say football is a game of inches. Man, I think when your field goal kicker hits the crossbar, you're living on that. And it's just short, and it doesn't climb up. It goes down and just inches away from being a really good kick.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Got him downfield. Powers through. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Using his legs to buy some time. The short hands, it's Bernard. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
They just keep firing. Get it out on the screen. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another one. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Got enough space. Touchdown, Alabama! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. So here is the Tennessee offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think...
Turning it on! They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
What a throw on 1st down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, you... so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on second down. Unleashes one deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Volunteers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar.
Try to D-pad down plus triangle the kick.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Trying to power it in. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
That's a 5-on-3. He's supposed to be double-teamed the whole time.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football.
You can run QB sneak and I will stay drop into zones on here. Face with tears of joy.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. To the air. It's Simpson. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got an open man. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Makes the grab. It's Miller. Can't get him to the ground. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Gives it on the option. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now they regain the lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Volunteers will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively,
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. He wants to change this route. Off-play action on first down. Under fire. Looking for the score. Touchdown ball. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Forced out of the pocket. He's going to run it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. They'll try to sneak it. And the ball's on the ground. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Looking for a push on fourth down. The Tide will get the first down.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Williams. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? With the catch, it's Horton. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. Ball is loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Little touch pass to the receiver. Lowers those pads. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! The big fella's on the field, guys, for the 2-point conversion. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and they extend the lead to 4. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Here's the pressure. Quarterback adapted. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down.
Great timing there in that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the 1st.
And the ball.
Yeah, for sure.
1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
The balls are rolling down the field. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Touchdown Volunteers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And it's blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it.
Yo, you saw it when it went to let him block it. But come on, man.
He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
What a series of momentum shifts and consecutive plays. Offense scores, takes the lead, but then special teams blocked extra point, scoop score, and now they've just tied it. I can't even keep up.
Let's go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating a big sack.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bernard. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yes.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They'll run for it. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. Touchdown tie. They move on top here on the 4th. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big.
Wow, that was cool.
DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Oh, they're after him! And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get through.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Here comes the heat. Snagged out of the air. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt it.
6 size 6 XO Kubri is 7 Edward 73 VXL 7 BC 75 cents 75 cents 7 it's a 7XBR 7Z88 Z8 Buck CB 7 Edward DJ J.
It'll be second down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Give to the running back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Off play action. Might be looking to run. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. Fighting off the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field. Because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the first.
To throw, it's Aguilar. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a nice play by this defense. Nice job getting the hand of the football, getting the bat down, and now all the pressure goes on the other side. This offense, third and long. Got to protect your quarterback up front. Give him enough time on this third down and long situation to make a play down the field.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Yep, good game.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
This is what it should look like.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Second down coming up.
Come on, boys. Let's power up.
The play action fake. Now improvising. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Sweet cut there. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. From the gun, the running back has it. To the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they're on top here in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Got him downfield. Touchdown ball. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
You got to be impressed
Fuck
with
it, I'm gonna go for it.
here in the 2nd drive of OT. 1 play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. You kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. First play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try to win it or lose it on a 2-point conversion. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching
Let's go!
a presentation of EA Sports.
Good game.
Football. They got it! The 2-point conversion, and it's a game winner!
You know, David, coaches are always preaching mental toughness, and at this juncture of the game, you need 1 play to get it
Good
done.
game.
All the energy, all the effort to get to that one singular play.
I went full hate crime.
And the offense comes through with the win.
Not only equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable.
I think there were a lot of
Oh, no, ain't no
watching this game,
sorry.
not
You
just
meant
fans of
that.
These 2 teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect
No,
to the
ain't no
college
kidding.
football
You don't
playoff.
play like
This
that.
win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same
You
thing.
should learn how to handle your
College
anger
football
better.
Playoff picture. How big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better? Who's gonna make the most? Big feather in the cap. Big day for them.
That will put the
What
wrap
was
on
said?
things from here for David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. You've
You
been
want to see what
watching
this
another
weirdo typing?
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sibel. Good game.
Let's show where I scored on him. Yes. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guy. Let's look at that again for educational purposes. Oh, there you go, number 10. Yep. Have fun with that.
Good game.
This beautiful play call.
Run it back. This reminds me of my Madden days. Face with tears of joy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back on Latin and get ports.
Thumbs up, dark skin tone grinning face.
I'll get one more in. Like, yeah, send them a quest though. Yeah. See out here, man. Really balling. No glitch plays, none of that.
Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on another team from
Out
the
here
Big Ten,
serving
the
it up for
Washington
real.
Huskies.
If I'm not getting glitched out, I gotta be one of the best players there is. If I'm not getting EA'd up.
Palmer, and guys can't wait to get this one started. And the Huskers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Really disciplined job by the... unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Williams looking for a man. Shoots it to the left.
Good play.
And it's caught. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
And the Huskies want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor. That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Buys a little time. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you could tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds a man on the left. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Give me that. Come on.
Is he lucky to get that one back? Defense that close to an interception.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Williams will pass, looking to buy time. Got out of trouble and throws.
Come on, man. The bull, this dumb shit.
Quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again,
ran back 40 yards. Like, come on. Like,
that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. Puts it out of the air. Touchdown, Husky. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off.
so I drop a pick, gets to drop back 40 yards to throw 2 yards beyond the line of game. And it's perfectly accurate.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
What? Yo, I'm done. I'm done.